Hi, good evening. Welcome to the International Summer School 2023 for Professor Training. My name is Mohd Helmy bin Abdul Wahab from University Tunisia on Malaysia. For today, I would like to share something about the enhancing a knowledge through conferences. Okay, so as an educator, so we always need to update our knowledge from time to time in order to ensure that we are up to the trend, to ensure that we can share to the students, we can share to the researchers the latest update of the knowledge on the particular topics. All right. Okay, this is my personal notes. Okay, my experience on the attending a conference. Okay, I firstly attended a conference as a listener in 2001 at the National Artificial Intelligence Seminar 2001 located at the Hat Yai, Thailand during the undergraduate time. And then I become the firstly attended a conference as presenter in 2005 at the International Conference on Robotics, Vision and Signal Processing 2005 located in Penang, Malaysia. So this is my first time presenting a paper at the international conference, sharing my knowledge on the machine learning that applying to the web mining for the web log files to track this the user from the website. And then I firstly invited as an invited speaker for forum on cyber security organized by the MCMC in 2004. But this time I rejected because this is my first time invited as a forum, okay, when I newly joined as a academia in 2004. Right. However, from time to time, I get another invitation and then I attended in order to enhance the knowledge on the particular topics. So in this case, my area is artificial intelligence, and I'm teaching an artificial intelligence as well. Okay, so that I attended most of the conferences related to the artificial intelligence and robotics. Okay. All right. So this is my experience. Okay, when I first attended as a keynote speaker in India, where I met my friend or my colleagues from Russia. Okay, Professor Yuri Koklov. Okay, in 2016 in New Delhi. All right. Okay. So when we talk about conference, why we attend conference? Okay, conference is a pool of knowledge. Okay, it's a ceremony where everybody comes in order to debate, to discuss, okay, to argue, to share. All right, the new knowledge or the new research results, so that where the people can share together and then get benefit together the latest result on the particular topics. Okay, so as an educator, for example, I'm teaching the artificial intelligence. Okay, so that I need the latest knowledge on AI. So I need to attend a conference to listen to new knowledge from the experts coming to the conference, from the keynote speakers, from the invited speakers, from the presenters, as well as we can get network with other people in the conference participants, okay, to get network with them and then what the latest result and the latest issue is being discussed on the particular topics. All right. Okay. So why we attend conference? We need to get knowledge update. Okay, not really for publication, because most people thinking that when you are attending a conference, we are about to focus on the publication. However, attending the conference, we are not longer thinking about the publication, but we need to get the knowledge update from the participants and from the experts. All right. The second point is to learn from the expert, especially the keynote speakers, the panel tutorials, okay, the panels of invited speakers, and as well as to get comments from other researchers on our research. All right. Next is to learning new space. Okay. Maybe what you teach in the class, you are based on the syllabus, which is the syllabus is quite old. And then you have the latest information during the conference, and then you can get shared to the student the latest knowledge from the particular topics. And also attending a conference also can expand the network of research. Okay, you can expand the network of research and as well as increase the visibility of the educators so that the people around the world get to know you, and then they are easily can get exchange of ideas together. Okay, but now there is no barrier. We can contact, we can call, we can discuss from people all over the world, okay, through the online medium. Okay, unlike the during the before the pandemic, we have restriction when to attend the conference. We need to be physically attend the conference at the particular place. But now, after the pandemic, with the aid of the technology, we can attend the conference through online platforms. Okay, so we can meet each other, we can present each other, we can discuss each other during online. Even though wherever you are in the world, as long as you are connected to the internet, we can meet, okay, by using the online Zoom or Google Meeting or WebEx and whatsoever, what software that we have. All right. Okay. So attending a conference as a listener, okay, if you are going, you don't have any research paper to share, you can attend the conference as listener to know the knowledge update, what are the latest trends on the particular topics. Okay, for example, my area is AI, but nowadays people are talking about the generative AI. We are not talking about the narrow AI, but we are now talking about the what AI can help people in daily life activities. Instead of some time ago, people talking about AI that can solve particular problems. All right. So if you have a research paper, if you have a research and you have the results, you can be a presenter when attending a conference to share the research result, to share the latest updates on your research through, okay, oral presentation. Okay, the second one is poster presentation, and the third one is a virtual presentation. Okay, oral presentation, you need to be orally presented your result at the conference. Normally, they will give you maybe 10 to 20 minutes to present your results, okay, to the audience. Okay, in other way, there is another mode of presentation is a poster presentation. Okay, if the organizer do not have or they have a limited rooms, okay, so they can change your modes of presentation into poster, then you can present your research result to the panels of the poster or the other conference participant by displaying your poster, and you stand beside your poster and present your work. And the third one is through virtual presentation. Okay, if you cannot physically come to the conference by using the software like a Zoom and Gmeet, you can present your work through the online platform. All right. And the other way, if you can also attend a conference through the invited speakers. Okay, if you get invited, for example, you already have a strong knowledge on the particular topics and you get invited by the certain organizer to share the knowledge to the conference participants. All right. This one also be a good platform for sharing expert knowledge. And the ultimate, you can go for the keynote speaker invitation. So if you are well-known expert in the particular area, so you can be the keynote speakers. All right. To get invited as an invited speaker and keynote speaker is not really a quick way. Okay, there is a progress. You need to be a oral presentation for several conference until all the peoples know you are expert in the particular area, so that slowly they will start inviting you to be the invited speaker at the particular conference. All right. Okay. Types of speaker invitation. Okay. The listener, we don't have any papers. Okay, you just come to listen to all the presentation in the conference, whether it is keynote, whether it is the invited speaker, whether it is the oral presentation, and also you can become the regular speakers, okay, as a oral presenters, and also you will have the session speaker, plenary speakers, keynote speakers, or you can attend as a forum chair, okay, instructor for workshop, and invited speaker for special session. Okay, so this is the type of speaker invitation. Okay, you can come to the conference and become one of these speakers. And another way, you also can learn, okay, to join the conference as a reviewer as well. Because when you be the reviewer, you will look at the unpublished work, unpublished latest work that you can use that knowledge to update, okay, to your students. All right. So this is my picture with the Prof Mihaela from Romania, okay, during my keynote invitation at Vienna, Austria. Okay. All right. So benefit of attending conferences. So what are the benefits? Okay, because some people do not like attending a conference because it is expensive, do not have any budgets, do not have any time. Okay, but benefits of attending a conference is a full of event, okay, that gather all the researchers around the world, okay, to share the latest results, so that from there you can get the latest knowledge. Okay, so that benefit is you can have the strong academic network for your specialized area of research. Okay, by networking with other people from other country, okay, you can get a lot of knowledge exchange together, okay, understanding the cross culture environment, okay, how the research were conducted in the particular country comparing to our country. Okay, so you can get a lot of knowledge and get network with them and discuss. And also we can meet every time online, okay, through the online platform. You can share whatever you have, whatever they have, so that from there you can get latest knowledge. Okay, so this is an example. I'm attending one of the conference in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I meet my friends from the Canberra, Australia. Okay, we always meet at a particular conference. So we were going to go to conference together. Okay, for example, this year I will go to the one of the conference in Vietnam, so that my friend as well from Australia will travel to Vietnam so we can meet there. So this is the way we try to create the strong network and to get update each other on the knowledge so that we can bring into the class. And yeah, the other way, okay, for example, if you have a class, for example, on the particular topics, okay, you can invite your friends from Australia or whatever country to give the guest lecture knowledge through online platform. So this will be a good environment for the students to get some exposure, okay, in order to get the latest updates from the outside speakers instead of us give a lecture inside the class. So you can get also the speakers from outside Malaysia or outside country to give the online lectures so that the student will get exposure from there. And we also can get the exposure and the new knowledge from the speakers. All right. Okay. The other way, the benefits of the conference also can increase the visibility. Okay. So that we as a researchers, as an educators, will be visible as expert in the particular field at the national and international academic scenes. Okay, your profile and personal website should be an excellent platform to promote your strength. Nowadays, everybody has their own social media. For example, we have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have academic network, okay, we have the IEEE Collaboratech, we have the TikTok. Okay, so all this kind of medium we can use to visible our profile through the social media so that people will get know you and can easily get invited on the particular conference so that you will learn a lot, okay, from the people. All right. So this is some of the example. Okay, when we have the profile online, so you can easily get recognition, okay, from people by make your profile visible through the networking and publish as well as collaboration. Okay, based on my experience, okay, through the uh, social media platform, I receive a lot of invitation, okay, from the social media that invite me to give a lecture on the particular topics at their own respected country. For example, I receive a lot of invitation from the India, for example, Sri Lanka, Austria, okay, Indonesia, Philippines, okay, to get network with them, okay, through the social media. Okay, they will never know me in person, okay, but through the information that we put in the social media, they will know that my particular area, so that if that area is matched with their own area, so they can invite me or us to become the guest lecture, okay, to their students, okay, or to their academia or to their research lab, okay, in order to exchange the knowledge. All right. Okay, so these are some of the example of my profile, which is visible and searchable. Okay, using the Google Scholar, LinkedIn. Okay, you can use this example of the profile visibility social media. All right, and then also from the social media also I will receive the email invitation, okay, for the invited talk at the particular conference. Okay, they will mention, okay, like this one, if you can see that from the my slide, okay, they will know, they introduce, they are from the connected at my LinkedIn first connection, okay, and then they're organizing a conference, they invite me to become one of the invited speaker, okay, to deliver the invited talk at the particular conference. Okay, all right, and also we also can be an active participant in related symposium or conferences. Okay, we need to ask them, ask the presenter, ask the keynote speakers, ask the invited speakers or plenary speakers or tutorial speakers any question that plays in your mind in order to become or to update what are the missing gap in between the presentation. You can ask the speakers. All right, so this is to ensure that your peers will know you and your research work. Okay, if you come to the conference, you just sit there and relax and just listen to the conference presentation without active participation. Okay, so the speakers will never know us. They will never notice that the audience interested in their presentation. Okay, so that we need to ask them to have some discussion, to have some very academic debates on the particular area in order to make sure that we are active in the session. Okay, so that the people will know you and then you will be easy get network with people. Okay, so this is my estimated participation attending a conference as a presenters, as a listeners, and as a technical committee or reviewers. Okay, so by this number, you can expand your network quite large. Okay, and you can easily get collaborator from outside to collaborate with you, and from there you can learn a lot of knowledge and updates and latest trends on the particular topics. Then you can share with the students in the class. Okay, so that when you come to the class, you are not just presenting or give a lecture on the topic that's stated in the syllabus, and then you can add up with your experience. Okay, when you attending the conference, what are the new knowledge that you get or you gain, okay, through the conference, so that the student also will get the latest updates on the particular topics. Okay, all right, so that when you have or you already attended several conferences as participants or presenters, okay, you also can ask the organizer. If you know that organizer, you may ask them to be invited. Okay, so opportunity to organize international conferences, some of my peers email me and ask if possible for them to be invited as keynote speaker. It is not uncommon and not something to be embarrassed about. You may ask, for example, your friend is organizing a conference. You may ask them, may I be the invited speaker at your conference so that I can share my knowledge to them? Okay, you may ask them. And if you are organizing a conference, you may ask your friends, okay, to be invited speaker at your conference so that they also can benefit and your participant also can benefit from the knowledge gathered by the invited speaker to be shared during the conference. Okay. All right. And certain conference also, they provide some features by submitting the proposal as keynote speakers in upcoming international conference. Okay. Some conferences do accept proposal for keynotes, invited, tutorial, and even workshop. So it is also quite common practice. For example, if the conference organizer does not have very big network, okay, so they can open it as a proposal. For those who are interested to become the keynote speakers or what type of speakers, you may propose the topics and abstract and send it to the organizer. So once the organizer agreed, okay, with your proposal, they will send you the invitation letter to become the keynote speaker or invited speaker or tutorial or even the workshop speakers. Okay, so this is the common practice nowadays. All right, so this is the example, one of the conference in Baku, Azerbaijan. So they open for the keynote speakers, tutorial, and be a peer reviewer here. So you may choose. If you are choose to be the keynote speakers, they will give you to the forms to fill up with the title, abstracts, and some other information, okay, to make them evaluate, okay, whether they are accepted or not accepted. Once they accepted, they will email you the response of acceptance to become the keynote speakers, and then they will show you what's the next step, okay, need to be taken prior attending the conference. Okay. All right. So this is another example of invitation, okay, as a keynote speaker. All right. So this is also quite common practice nowadays. You will receive an email from the organizer of the conference that are offering you to be the TPC, Technical Program Committee, or keynote speaker or invited speaker. All right. So that they will state here, if you need, your school can be a corporation of the conference and put the information on the conference website. So they are also offering you to become the strategic partner, okay, to become the cooperator or collaborator. Okay, so if you agree, okay, they will put the information about your university in their website. So this also will increase your institution visibility. All right. Okay. So you also can organize your own conference and become your own keynote speaker. You invite yourself, of course, you should also invite others so that it is not that obvious. Okay, for example, if you organize a conference, you also can become the keynote speaker for the particular conference, but not you are only the keynote speaker, but you need to invite others. Okay, so that it is not that obvious. Okay, so people will never see that this is your conference and you become the keynote speaker. Okay, you need to invite others, your friends or your colleagues, okay, to become the keynote speaker as well, so that you become the few speakers, keynote speakers in the particular conference that can give the talk during the conference. All right. Conference organizer normally will invite you as invited and plenary speakers before you start to get invitation as keynote speaker. Okay. So for my experience, okay, I first presented the papers as a oral, okay, in 2005. Okay, I first get the invited speakers, okay, in 2015, okay, in India. All right. So in other words, to be invited as keynote speaker is the ultimate invitation. That means after several invited as a plenary or invited speakers, then you will become the invited as a keynote speaker. Okay, so invitation as a keynote speaker is the ultimate invitation, which is the highest position, okay, in the conference, okay, so that you can become the expert on the particular topics. But to be a keynote speaker, you need to give the general topics, because as we all know, when we are attending the conference, the participant has a various background. So if you are talking about the particular specific topic, okay, they might find that your talk is not interesting. Okay, so you need to be very general as can to find the general topics and the particular that meet the theme of the conference, so that the everybody can understand what you are talking about, and then they will appreciate you, and then there's a lot of questions they will be asked during the session. Okay, all right. So please be aware, if you receive email inviting you to be a speaker at international conference, and you have to pay for everything. That's mean they are inviting you to become the invited speaker or keynote, but you have to pay the fees. So actually, it is normal conference call for paper invitation. Okay, it is not the keynote. It is a normal call for paper invitation. So as a keynote speaker, normally your expenditure to participate in the conference will be covered by the organizer, including flights, hotel, okay, food and beverages. Well, if you are my friend and I invite you as keynote speaker, you still have to pay half of the cost. Friends will help each other. Okay. But sometimes there is a conference you need to pay half. Okay. For example, my friend invited from Morocco coming to Malaysia. So we as organizer cover half of the cost. Okay. We will cover one way flight, and he or she will cover the other way flight ticket. Okay, so win-win situation. All right, so we can also have like that models. Okay, all right, so this is the example. Okay, so this is some of the example of invitation, okay, that we need to pay. Okay, we need to pay certain fees in order to be invited as a speakers in this particular conference. All right. Okay, at the national level, normally it is quite easy to get invited to another university to give talks if you are active in professional societies, okay, such as IEEE or IT or IACSIP or IANG. It depends on the which society, okay, it depends on the how active that particular society in introducing their members. Okay, so for example, IEEE, if you are active in IEEE, you will easily get invited to become the guest lecturer, or DVP, okay, Distinguished Visiting Program, or DLP, Distinguished Lecture Programs. Okay, they will invite you to give a talk on the particular topics, on the particular webinars or conferences they are organizing. Okay. All right. So these are some of example of my experience attending a conference uh, as a keynote speaker. Okay, you can see that the latest one is last year. I was in Tashkent State University of Economics, okay, Uzbekistan. So I'm giving the keynote talks at there. Okay, during the 2020, I'm going to Karachi, Pakistan, okay, to give the keynote on the particular topics. And also in 2020, I also become the online keynote speakers on the particular conference organized by the Rajasthan Manipal University, Jaipur, Rajasthan, India, okay, in 2020. Okay, so you also can become the in-person keynote speaker or the virtual or online keynote speaker, okay, due to some restriction. Okay, if you have the more opportunity to attend in person, that will be good to attend in person, because we are not just giving or deliver our talks there, but also we can get network with people. Okay, for the online keynotes, you just deliver your keynotes, and after that, you don't have any opportunity to get network with people, because the session will be moved to another keynote speakers. Okay, so that is the constraint for online attending online keynote speakers. All right. So find the time to share your research interests with your friends, including those who are not from academia. Okay, so you need to find some opportunity, okay, some space in order for you to share your research interests with them. Okay, and as a conclusion, attending a conference can increase our knowledge on a particular area and increase your research network. And from the experience you gain, it can enrich your teaching as well as you will have a lot of things to share and update with the students. So this is what we call it so-called knowledge updates. All right. Okay. So with that, I end my presentation and thank you. You can email me. Okay. If you have any question. Thank you very much.